So we're back for the best meta budget under 500,000 coins with the add edition of Team of the Season. We have got a lot of good players, so stick around for this. Goalkeepers, we run through very quickly because they don't really change. We have added Coble and Allison to the list, as I think for the pricing that you're getting, this list is going to be comprised on the highest, trying to get up to that 500k mark, but then also showcasing a couple of the little ones as well. Looking at a 70k, looking at 62. Van der Sar will always be my favourite at 250. I think that is the best deal you can go for. Obviously, Czech is in an SBC, so another one that you can get. And then obviously Yashin and also Casillas are always in them hero, or no, them icon picks that you can, the encore, that's what I was looking for. You can get them always throughout them. So Van der Sar number 1. I'd probably go Team of the Season. I can imagine a lot of you, if you are playing champs, are getting the red picks for Team of the Season as well. So normally the keepers tend to throw themselves in, and I kind of like having them at times. Are you looking for coins to improve your team? Then you need to head over to lootbar.gg, the most reliable and the best coin service you can find. Also, they have incredible 24-hour manual customer service that you physically cannot find anywhere else. But before finishing on lootbar.gg, make sure you are using JT11 to get 8% off coupon. Once you've gone through the payment, you'll be able to get your coins within the next 24 hours, absolutely guaranteed. Also, with the code, you'll be able to get 5% more coins on every transaction. Make sure you do click the link either in the description or down in the comment section below. Now going straight into the fullbacks then. And as you can see, the list, I believe on every single one is full. Normally we're kind of nitpicking across them, thinking, okay, we'll put in 3, 4. Literally, there is so many options that you can go for, and yet we've only had, what, technically 3 weeks of Team of the Season, but 2 weeks of major leagues and also minor leagues. So it's very interesting to see where this is going to go in terms of the absolute top of the top. But when we look through the right backs, I think Wan-Bissaka as an SBC, fantastic. I cannot believe he got one, to be honest. I think they're just trying to put any Man U players in as much as they can, but he's a great addition if you really wanted to go and get one that is guaranteed rather than trying to pack. To be honest, a Frimpong is going to be my favourite out of all of this. Lahm is another SBC. I do prefer him at CDM personally, but you can obviously put him into a right back as well. Always a good shout nonetheless. Cafu and also Alberto are the long-standing right backs that never get beaten pretty much in a game. They tend to be at the end of everything until they get the full footies upgrade. Even the base Capita is going to be incredible. We obviously have Ashley Cole on the left-hand side. I must admit, changed my tune a little bit with him. Didn't really like the Centurions, didn't like the base, but the Galazzo is absolutely fantastic. So he has definitely got my vote if you wanted to pick him up. Now, we have got a few cheaper ones on the left-back side. To be honest, my left-back is Rolfo a lot of the time, or Ashley Cole that we managed to get during the Galazzo. But if I was to go for anybody, Estepina, 25,000 coins this guy is. Slide tackle, whipped pass, long ball throw. I mean, fair enough, you can kind of throw it really far if you really wanted to. I don't think I've done a long throw in this game from ever, to be honest. But for 25,000, a 90 rated left back in the Premier League is an easy shout. Now, I must admit, the two ladies that we have in this team, we have got 94 Charles, who is a fantastic unit as a left back. Incredible pace, very good defending. It's only the physical that comes into question. But you add an anchor, she's got some decent playstyle pluses. And if you wanted to go with just the highest rated, then these two ladies can definitely put in the shift. We have also got the whipped pass, relentless and intercept, looking better across the board, to be honest, with the 90 pace, 89 on the physical this time, and 93 on the defending. Not a bad option if you wanted to go for rating more so than anything. Estepina would be my fan favourite, but I must admit, these two definitely could get in as well. Other right backs, we've obviously got Ben White from the Prem, relatively cheap. He can also play centre-back, so you've got a couple of options with him, but I must admit, he definitely has exceeded expectations. I really thought he would be just this throwaway right back, and once Wan-Bissaka came in, I had no doubt that he would be the better choice, but he's definitely one not to sniff your nose up at. Vasquez as an SBC, 92 rated. In fact, I've probably broken my one rule here. I think he's probably actually expired. I thought I don't know why I thought he was in the major team of the season, because obviously we haven't had La Liga, so technically he's gone, but he's in a shout. Klaus is obviously still here, though. He's been a fantastic one throughout the years, to be honest. He's had, was it the double upgrade? He had the team of the group stage and the Europa. Both very good shouts if you wanted to, but having this upgrade to himself is absolutely brilliant. How times have changed from Lucio, Company, Virgil. To be honest, they're not even on the list at this point. Virgil has got his team of the season, but he's not going to be 500k, let's be real here. He's 97 rated. So we've kind of gone with some very budget centre-backs that you can get that are fantastic. For one, we have got the fastest centre-back in the game at 20,000 coins. He's not only that, he is joint second top with his gold card as well. 95 pace on the base is absurd. Now, I did check this last time, but I cannot remember if I was right. He can go controlled lengthy with an architect or a sniper. That is going to make a massive change to this card, so always bear in mind that. And he does have the quick step. Hanko is the second at 35,000. This guy is a joke. In game, he is perfect. Like, he is such a very underrated cheat beast. You might have seen a lot of people talking about him, but he is absolutely phenomenal in this game. So I cannot say his praises anymore. I just wanted to see with the tracker if he's going up or anything, because we also have the Romero as live as well, so that is another option that you can go for. Romero unfortunately is not going to get anything, and Hanko, I'm pretty sure he had one upgrade so far. Hanko is currently on, if we can find him, he's all the way at the bottom. Of course he is. Maybe he's not. Oh, ignore me. Absolutely ignore me. I saw the symbol. He's a team of the season plus, so he's just great for chemistry. Oh, it's been a long day. Then if we keep further down, we've obviously got Romero, very good player in himself, good Prem centre-back into the live. Like I said, he unfortunately didn't get no upgrades. We have the two heroes from Galazzo and then one icon as well. In Cola coming in at 176. We have Marquez still as an SBC and arguably one of the best centre-back SBCs we've actually got this year. And then Vidic, the junior version, I think it would be called, the Galazzo Junior, whatever it is, but with the aerial and slide tackle. Always an option. I think he's fantastic nonetheless. We have a team of the year in here now with Renard, one of the better team of the year centre-backs we've had. Obviously, Virgil was kind of number one in his shout. I'd have probably put Renard up over Ruben Diaz, to be honest. So I would say she's second in this running and under 500k. We have got Schlotterbeck with his guns out. Absolutely brilliant to see him go through into the final of the Champions League. So that's going to be an interesting one nonetheless. But a 93 monster in the back. Greenwood, little bit of a shout, to be honest. Not terrible. Anticipate, long ball pass, and obviously with the power header. Not necessarily the greatest playstyle pluses amongst the Anticipate. The Anticipate's number one, but the other two, little bit on that end, but great pace, defending and physical if you wanted a 94 in your back line. Then we also have Tar, one of the cheaper Bundesligas. Fantastic card. Genuinely give him a go. He is again another one that is coming in very cheap, as well as Simikan, who can play right back and centre back, but with that 87 pace, the 91 dual defending and physical is going to be an easy SBC to complete for 66,000 coins. If I was to pick two from this list, Hanko has always got to be number one. Then I'd argue between Marquez and who would I give a run out? I'd probably go Cola, to be honest. Cola's always been very reliable. If I was going out and out pace, I think I might have to go for Schlotterbeck. Let me know your list. Moving into the midfield, we've obviously got a decent amount of talent. Again, team of the season, moments, mixed, live, Prem, Bundesliga, kind of a little bit. But in terms of these, the midfield definitely was the most expensive area that you could find. So I feel like if you went up like 100 or 200k more, you're going to find a lot more talent in here. Not saying that any of these are bad. Mainu is a perfect example, a free player in the season. Very, very good stats if you are looking for as cheap as possible. We look at then Loftus-Cheek at 150, Szoboszlai at 112, both offering that almost centre-mid cam role. Obviously, Szoboszlai more of an attacking cam rather than anything. But again, options going forward, which is always nice. Both of them are live this time. I know Loftus-Cheek hasn't got the upgrade. So Bosley in himself is going to be... Oh, there he is. He got the 2 wins. Don't think he got the goal. Oh, he did get the double upgrade. Oh, okay, yeah, of course he did. 92. So he did get both upgrades, which is always nice. I think pretty much most people have got them. The only thing with Loftus-Cheek is they've got 1 more game, if I'm correct on this list, and they need to get 4 goals. So whether they do it, they can't win 2 because they've not won 1 yet. So he could potentially be a 93. Xabi Alonso, De Jong and Stanway all being in the non-team of the season versions. I love the 93 Xabi Alonso. It's a great upgrade for him. They just give him that little bit of more stability going forward as a centre mid card. Bit more pace, which was nice, making him quite usable, to be honest. De Jong has always been usable, and I cannot wait to see if he gets a moment or something, because he's always been brilliant. And normally, because he's already 93, he's got to be at that top end rating. Just means he's a little bit more pricey. Stanway obviously has herself the 94, I think it was. Yeah, 94, but she is around about 700k instead. 694, so unfortunately wouldn't be able to afford her, but the budget is massively different. Going for a 1 upgrade, just getting the technical and changing. She's got technical, intercept and first touch compared to jockey and ping pass, so totally different playstyle pluses. She also gets a 5-star weak foot, but is that worth 620k on top? Simons, beautiful cam. He is one of many in the Bundesliga, but he is the cheapest that you can get, and again it's going to be going against the Santos, the Szoboszlai, the Loftus-Cheek, even a throw in there, a McAllister, but he definitely has got that dribbling agility down to a T amongst the acceleration and sprint speed as well. If we're looking at defensive mids into centre mids potential, Fred and Conte both giving you their applications. Conte definitely more of the CDM, anticipate, intercept, relentless, very, very good card, but Fred, I must admit, I was very surprised on this card. He's obviously got the anticipate for the defending, technical for the running forward if you need to, and then a lovely jockey which works very well with his agility balance, which I'm pretty sure on Fred was 99, I'm pretty sure, both of them. Yeah, 99 agility balance and reactions. I mean, for 390k, still room to drop is definitely not a bad option. And Santos at 98,000 with a 5-5, rapid, finesse, flair, with them stats, is an easy option at the minimum to be a super sub. We then move into the wing, which, to be honest, I don't think has looked better ever, to be honest. For this sort of pricing, normally you're looking at your Jarzinhos, your Vinnies, potentially your Mbappes, then obviously you've got your Salas, your Rashfords. They're just no needed in this one. You're looking at some of the cheapest but very decent wingers in the game. You've obviously got Nani with the Rapid Plus, the 5-5 coming in at 270. You've got Sancho at 71. I still think he can do the job. Mallard is incredibly underrated. She can play left and right wing as well as striker, but also being only 41,000. Easy option. Zaha at 175. You've got Garnacho at 250. Coman, which I was very surprised to be at 500. For what he can do, I thought he'd be a lot higher, especially seen as though I don't know if I paid more for his ultimate birthday SBC, to be honest. 700,000. So it's only a 2 rating up, but he's got himself the relentless and the whipped pass rather than the pinged. Both of them do have the 5-5 and the rapid, so you've got your arguments between. You've obviously then got St. Max at 397. I don't know why he's quite so expensive. I don't know if it's the live element for him. I wonder, can he actually be upgraded? Because I've got him in the account. I've just not bothered to look, to be honest. I normally just wait and see, but I cannot remember if he's even been upgraded yet. We cannot, apparently, unless that game has been postponed. If it has, then he's got one more chance to win. He's got to win and score 2 goals. So if that is postponed and they've not played it already, and I just don't know, then he could get the double upgrade or he could get none. Obviously, we then got the right-hand side with Malin. I still think he's definitely an option. I wasn't too pleased that the evolution that you can do can make him 93. I just think that's a bit poor that he can get a better card from an evolution when his team of the season should be better. Let alone the fact that I think people in a manipulating way managed to get him to like a 90 or 91 like 2 months ago. I feel like he should have been higher, but again, I get why some players do have to be lower. You've got Kudus at 291, very good Prem card, very quick on the ball, rapid, trickster, whipped pass. He's gonna have that in him. You've obviously then got Mahrez as a beautiful 5-5 mixed league. Another great card that more than likely will become very, very cheap over the course of this time. I'm just checking, has Kudus even had the upgrade yet? He's got one more game and he's got to score 4 against Luton, if that is right as well. It's going to be difficult, but there's a potential for a 93. And then finally, we have got Sane as an SBC from this week. Another very good option that you can go for 400,000. I don't see it being a bad card at all. Rapid, power shot, trickster, great pace, great dribbling, great shooting. It's the same across the board. Really, the only thing you're looking at with these team of the seasons is what playstyle pluses do they have? Because all of them have got triple, but every single one of them has 90 and above pace. They've all got decent shooting now, incredible dribbling. Some have physicality, some don't. And then you got to add the 5-5 into it. It's just an absolute fight fest for who actually goes in. And then when it comes to strikers, we've got a lot of good options for very cheap again. Now, I have thrown Alvarez in here. I think he's only got one more day to go until he's gone. A very decent SBC that you can go for. 384. You've got until the 10th of the 5th to get him done. So if you're watching it on the 11th, he has gone, unfortunately. And he was, it does have the ability to go to a 93 as well with the team of the season upgrade series. So I think that is a win-win really there. You've obviously got Prince and Lineker coming in at very cheap icons if you needed an icon in your team, as well as then Eusebio as the more expensive icon, which he will always offer it. Like it's Eusebio. Everybody loves the Eusebio, even if you've got the Centurions already, because that SBC has been out for a while, depending on if you finished it. One of my favourite cards coming from this week, Balotelli, 120,000 for this monster. He is lengthy. He's a 5-star skiller. Yes, he doesn't have no shooting playstyle pluses, which is probably the reason why he's lengthy, but he is a monster in front of goal. And just to kind of throw another one in there, 380 for Sammy Kerr should be a crime because she is fantastic as well. 96 rating, rapid, power shot, acrobatic. She is brilliant in front of goal. And then I've gone for some cheaper options, but definitely by no means not that now am I going to say this? By no means, no. They're impressive, okay? They're impressive. I don't know. Let me know if you know that sentence. To be honest, I don't know the sentence, so I can't tell you if you're right. We have got Shaw, Schürrle, Watkins, Pajor, and Boniface. Big striker, great pace, great physical, and obviously the shooting is on point. Most of the strikers now, as we saw with the wingers, 90 plus on the pace, 90 plus shooting. Most of them have got 90 plus dribbling. Some obviously have under. Then obviously the physicality tends to have gone up a little bit more for everybody included. And then we do have some pluses and some not, which just add that chemistry bonus. For instance, if you don't have that many Barclays Premier League women in there, then the plus is going to help you out in case you don't have the nation either. But in terms of a striker, I think Balotelli and Kerr get my votes for this. If I had to push them to the side, I think it would probably be Boniface and Alvarez, then Shaw, Watkins, Schürrle, and Pajor, both on a very fine line between each other. I love Pajor's quick step with a 5-star, but I've always been a more preference to a rapid plus and a finesse. But that's going to be the list. Let me know if you want to see a different budget. We'll try and bring these back a little bit more, especially with some of the cheaper team of the seasons, and we'll go over some more expensive ones. But make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below who's your favourite player. Peace!